Hey guys, hello, welcome to the costume video. If you sat through and listened to my entire theme building video, then thank you. Thank you for the patience, thank you for the time. Whether or not it was time well spent is unknown, but hopefully you gained something from it. So we're going to talk about his costume. Now, I know what you're thinking. Man, this costume looks ridiculous, and it's supposed to, because the actual theme, I forgot to mention this in my actual video, which totally is just dumb. But he's supposed to be a really corny, bad, inept, inadequate, just a complete buffoon of a supervillain that you would find on a Saturday morning cartoon show. He's supposed to be cheesy, bad, with annoying colors. So, in my eyes, he's a complete success. We're starting off with half helmets. That's what I chose to pick. And also, before we start, I made this guy 3 years ago. So the costume pieces aren't going to be that amazing. So half helmets, correct? Okay. He's using a simian head pattern, which I picked because it kind of gave a shadow underneath his head. If you can see here, see, oops, no. Yes, there we go. Makes a shadow a bit to give more dynamics. Rugged because he's tough, and I gave him some stubble because he looked kind of naked without it. So that looks really good, I guess. Medieval helmet spiked is his hat. I made it metal. Now if you really want to know what these awesome colors are, it's really annoying neon green with some amazing purple. The best color combination I could think of. Because I started thinking, back in the 90s or in the 80s, the bad guys were always like purple and green. For some reason, hairstyle is none. He's bald, apparently. He has green eyes, dark, kind of bluish green eyes, I guess you could say. Oop, zooming him out a little too big. He has a beard, braided chops for his facial hair. I mean, you have some really cool stuff, like, all we need is the mustache. That mustache, man. Yeah, but anyway, he has that. Top accessory, he has a crest, sharp forward, which looks really nice. It really brings the whole costume together. It just looks really good. I really like it. It's metal. I made everything metal, by the way. Side accessory are the wings, dragon wings. Thought they looked really awesome. It makes him look so menacing. Look how scary this guy looks. He looks I don't know if you guys can catch on my sarcasm or not. Aggressive eyebrows, because he's a pretty aggressive fella there. Integrated shoulders for the chest category, which starting off with tights. I had the ribs rusted. Thought that looked good. I wanted to be kind of dirty and rusted and all junky looking, so it's exactly what I got. You can't really tell there's dirt stains until you take them off, but he has some dirt stains. And I made them metal, by the way. Bronze Age is the chest layer. Thought that looked good for what it was. I don't believe I showed the neck. Okay, it is. Okay, I thought neck was part of the head category. Excuse me. So here we go. Neck, armor basic, metal pattern, or metal underscore pattern. Thought that might. I guess the idea was the whole piece is supposed to be like one piece. The whole piece. All three of these pieces were supposed to be like one piece. Maybe it looks that way. That's what I was trying to get to. Whether or not I actually succeeded is unknown. And also the third color is black, like just a normal black, not the really dark black, but like that kind of black. I use that for the bolts and like the trim and stuff. No emblem, shoulder pads or none. I could put some on, but they don't really look all that great. With what, I mean, I guess those look okay, but I like what I have. I like to be a little smooth. Arm accessories, armor bolted, scrolls. Now I picked this because there's a lot of scrolls in the armor bolted category, such as his awesome underpants, his gloves, his boots, his leg accessories are pretty much identical to his arm accessories, except for minus a few bolts here and there. So I picked that just for a cohesive flow, if that's even a term. No back accessories. Nothing. Next we have long gloves to emphasize his ginormous hands. I picked armor rivets because it gave the scroll kind of pattern which matched that scroll pattern and the black bolts. And the only problem I did have with it is that the black here, wait, what is it? The purple, yeah, the purple tints the trim. I didn't want to do that, but I was stuck with it, which was a bit unfortunate, but I guess it's alright. It doesn't make it look any worse. Long glove, thick too. I mean, you give some really big hands. I mean, look at all, oh my goodness, ginormous hands. But I went with that for the scroll pattern. Hips, wear, and gear is what I picked for the legs. Starting off with tights, ribs rusted, same as the chest, same color combination, and I also made it metal. Leg accessories are the armor bolted. Scrolls, like I said, exactly the same as the arm accessories. Did I say arm or leg accessories? I don't know. I'll find out when I go edit this video and laugh at myself. Feet, long boot banded. Now only a few boots have this pattern, so I had to pick which boot I liked out of the ones that actually had this pattern. And this will be these really good boots because they look very tiny, and I wanted them to have really little feet. So I gave it rivets detail, which not quite the same as this as far as like the way it looks, but I guess it is in a way because it has this same purple thing that influences the trim and stuff, which I didn't really like, but in a way it kind of matches a bit just because they both have it that way. Hips layer, his underpants are armor full plate because it came with the scrolls pattern, which matched obviously the other scrolls. And tails, he has no tail or rear accessory. His expression, his mood, he's very angry, and I give him average because I thought average was a bit comical because it looks like he's very confused, or he's like really bored, like he's just, because heroic, he wasn't really heroic because I don't really see him as that tough, even though he can be tough. I see him as incompetent, so this just makes it look that much more better, I guess. Huge and beast, and I mean he's not really all that. I could make him pleasant. I mean, yeah, or make him grim. Oh man, character creator is pretty fantastic. His scaling, I made him max muscle. I made his chest depth really non-existent because I thought it made him look kind of funny. And also it kind of emphasized maybe he has some sort of gut. I wanted to be kind of chubby, but I couldn't. You can hardly make chubby people in video games. But I want to be a bit chubby here. Maybe it looks that way, maybe not. I think the arms kind of deform it a bit. Everything else is max except for his legs, obviously, which are very tiny. I mean, the scaling is pretty good. I mean, they're pretty much max, but just the overall leg and the length. I can make him really tall, but I like the way he looks there. Because the smaller legs make his hands look bigger than what they really are. Which one does like the hands? Oh my goodness, that looks really weird. Okay, so it's the forearm. Okay, I'm sorry, I was just messing around with it. Face, gave him a big jaw, emphasized his beard, and I try to shape the face to where it would match the helmet pretty well. I gave him smaller eyes because it seems that things with small eyes are more menacing. As you can tell with this guy, he looks very menacing. I guess they always make like the bad guy have like smaller eyes. It seems that way to me anyway. I'm not making fun of people with small eyes. I'm just a assumption I have, or just the way I perceive it. There's some word that describes what I'm trying to say. I'm just not thinking of it correctly. And that's basically it for the costume video. Thanks for watching, I guess. Now you can tell your friends that you can make this all by yourself. You know all the secrets. You can now make a costume that looks just like this, or even worse. I'm sorry, okay. Thanks for watching and all that stuff. I will make more videos on themes, and I'm going to make videos on the new missions coming out, which there is one on the PTS right now. I'm going to go record maybe tomorrow. There'll probably be a makeup video for the amazing video I made today. Just to, I don't know. I guess my theme video isn't really that bad. I just don't think it's that good. So I feel bad for posting it. Because when I post it, obviously it means that I think it's really good, right? But that's not always the case. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. Goodbye and thank you. And see you next time.